So first, talking about data analysis by definition. So the method or the process whereby you examine data to gain insights and make informed decision. That's the concept of data analysis. Let me just digress a bit. When it comes to betting, that's a very common example that comes to mind now. Okay, you are making an order, you are doing what we call a guess, you are balancing something. Okay, 50-50, it is this, it is not this. But that kind of decision is not backed. Like, there is no justification really, because if someone is to ask you, okay, why did you pick this? You say, I just picked it, right? So when you are making informed decision with the data, that is, you have seen the data, you have analyzed the data. Yeah, okay, no, let me use the word analyze. You have seen a data could be an Excel file. You study some trend, you study some pattern of the data, and based on the trend and the pattern, you're able to make informed decision. So generally, that is data analysis. So it usually involves using statistical methods, statistical techniques by inspecting the data, or you are looking for a pattern, you're looking for something, cleansing. Usually, you are cleaning data for missing values or some errors, some data formats, data type. Then you are transforming the data. Oh, this, you have seen the error. Okay, for this part, this thing is supposed to be in text format. Oh, it is in number format, it's in decimal, is in so, and then modeling the data. So modeling, I don't want to go deep into modeling. Modeling for analysis is where you have different tables, like different data sets. You are trying to connect them, but I would draw more on that much later. And then using some of these process are what you now eventually use to, okay, you can make conclusion. Okay, this data is clean now, and then this is what and what I can get from data. So if you look at the charts that is currently being displayed, so one of the first things that usually comes to mind before any data analysis work should be in play is the business question, right? So what question do you want to answer? Because if you are making decision based, let's consider a business decision at this time now. And then there must actually be a question you want to answer. And then depending on what the type of business is, you get the data, you explore the data. That's when you look for trend, you look for pattern, prepare the data if it needs to be in the right format and all of that. Then the analysis part is where you start using your statistical methods and all of that. And then at the end of the day, you want to communicate with non-technical audience, right? So that's when you present your findings.